Tip of the day coming straight to you.
Bob. Hey
Janet.
guys, welcome to our weekly live. Today we're breaking it up. We're not going hardcore real estate. We're going to hit you
Don't
with.
break up.
Don't ever break
Is that
up.
why you're on the right side instead?
Don't
I
ever
know,
let
it's
go.
weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
We
It's
switched
weird.
sides today. But what we're going to talk about is food.
Food.
Some of our favorite things.
You know what's even better is we're talking about food before we've had lunch.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Very hungry. We're going to talk about the 10 best restaurants in Sacramento. So this is a list compiled of years of hard work of eating
Yes.
lots of food.
Many years.
Full disclosure, this is a combination of places we've been to, places we've heard a lot about and haven't been to,
and aspire to go to.
and even one place, it was a combination of what we heard and Yelp, full disclosure. But we've been to most of these places, and
Hey, we did the research for you.
yeah,
okay?
and some of the places are like, I want to go now. I want to
Yes.
go right now and eat.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and
Absolutely.
hit you with number one of the top 10 restaurants in Sacramento. None other than
Bacon and butter.
Bacon
Okay,
and
it's
Butter.
Butter.
Bacon and butter.
Yeah.
Bacon and butter. I'd say probably my favorite in all of the whole area as far as breakfast. Favorite breakfast
Yeah.
spot by far. Man, I remember the first time I went there. You ever have breakfast to me can sometimes be comfort food, and you ever bite into something where you could taste the love.
Hmm.
They made their own biscuits. I had the breakfast sandwich, and I had the biscuit that they had made, and it had the bacon, had it was unbelievable. That is a place we will sometimes drive. We don't often drive, 30 minutes, probably 30 minutes from our house, 25, 30 minutes. They have a couple places in Sacramento, but that's my jam. What did you think?
I loved it. It's like when there's very few places that meet your imagination. Like when you imagine to have breakfast and it's like flavorful, it's juicy with like the butter dripping off of things in the best of ways.
Mm-hmm.
That bacon and butter was it.
And it had a vibe. Like,
Yeah.
and
They
it was.
They also sell cocktails,
Yeah.
so it's not just like
Yeah. So so check out Bacon and Butter when you have a chance. That is our number one breakfast spot
Yeah,
by far,
it's
and the
really
only
good.
breakfast spot that made the list
Yeah.
of our top 10 restaurants.
It's
Number
worth it.
2, this is a staple in the area. So if you live here, you've probably been here, but if not, you got to check it out. It's McCooney.
Yeah.
McCooney is all around the area. They have a
I need there
couple
right
in
now.
Roseville, one in Fair Oaks. They have one in downtown Sac. And that made the list just because it's, started out as a local spot. They had the one off Fair Oaks, and it's just grown so much. And it is known as, the best or highest quality sushi place in our area in general.
It's very good.
Yeah,
It's
and
yummy.
they have a solid drink and cocktail menu. They have good sashimi. They have good rolls. It's a little bit pricier than some of the other places, but you pay for the quality. Some of the rolls that we like to get there, the Maryland Monroe.
Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that one. Any rolls that stick out to you that you can think of?
When we go to sushi, I keep a list because there's so many rolls, and we've tried so many. So I'd have to refer to the list, Bob.
The PK Slider 2 is also
Oh yeah, that's
really good one. Is that
good. That's
the Tuna Slider 2? Tuna Slider 2, that's
okay.
what it is.
The
I was thinking.
thinly wrapped tuna slider. Like instead of rice, it's wrapped with albacore tuna.
And last but not least, zigzag hand roll.
Oh.
That would be the staple.
I now have chosen to get 2 of those instead of 1 because I want one before my meal and after because the flavor's that good.
If
I
you
just
have not
wanna
had a
start
zigzag hand
and end
roll,
with
you
that
have not
flavor.
lived. You can get it with soft shell crab or shrimp.
Popcorn shrimp.
I also like the
Yeah, the
yellowfin
popcorn
tuna. It's served in the ponzu sauce with jalapenos. That's also phenomenal. So McCooney, check it out. Great spot. Anywhere you go to, Sacramento, Roseville, doesn't matter. They're all quality.
Yeah.
Number 3. So the kitchen. So number 3 restaurants. These are in no particular order. These are just the top 10. I would say that The kitchen is an experience. I have not been there. She has not been there. We know a lot of people that have been there. It's very, very
But I'd
pricey.
like to go there
We will go someday.
someday.
Maybe when we have our 5th child, we'll go. But
That's never.
got her. Very expensive, great place to go. They basically open up the kitchen for you. They have a special menu that they make each night. You can go back and watch the chefs cook. It's the experience of all experiences. Probably one of the nicest small restaurants. They only seat a certain amount of people each night, and they do specific seating. So it's not like you could just walk in there. You got to have reservations. They're booked out. But the kitchen is an award-winning restaurant that that will give you an experience you've never had.
Many courses.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Number 4 top 10 restaurants in Sacramento, Grange. Grange is kind of, I would say, a high-end farm to fork restaurant. So
it's a restaurant and bar too.
Yeah.
So high-end bar.
They're going to have seafood.
Restaurant.
They're going to have steak. They're going to have all of those staples. It's going to be a little more pricey. They have some really cool cocktails. Also, Grange is one. Let me see. I think I was trying to remember back to a cocktail that I had there before. But yeah, the halibut, the Harris Ranch filet, can't go wrong at all.
Scallops.
Yeah. It's good. And their cocktail menu is pretty good. So check out Grange. That's in Sacramento next time you're there. And then number 5. So number 5 is Crew. So when we're talking about Japanese food in general, so this is kind of sushi and Japanese. If you live in Sacramento, you've definitely been there. I would say it's kind of that upscale Japanese place. But what's cool, there's also kind of a cool vibe there. Everything's super high quality. If you're going to go get the King's Roll, the King's Roll has lobster tempura, crab, lemon, avocado, shrimp, tobacco, spicy cream, eel sauce, micro cilantro. How does that sound?
Not eating lunch.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah. So King's, that's good. They also have some fun cocktails, like a son of a milkman.
Son of a milkman.
It's made with mezcal and cucumber, toasted white sesame, soda water. It's interesting. No, but they have all kinds of other stuff.
It says what?
Old fashioned.
Oh, coconut.
Yeah.
That gives it the milk.
Yep. So they even have a suit and tie, which has absinthe in it, lemon oil, maraschino liqueur, vodka gin. There's all kinds of good stuff. So if you want some interesting cocktails, some Japanese food, the cocktails are a little bit more light. They're going to have a lot of lemon, a lot of citrus.
I like citrus.
Crew is a spot to check out for sure. We'll probably be going there soon and hit you with a video of that place. Number 6, we went to a couple months ago, and man, it was stellar.
What's number 6? We did a video on this, Soul. We did a video on this.
I don't think that ever got published.
What?
No, I don't think that ever got published. So Crew, Soul will be kind I know, I almost said Seal. Soul's number 6 on our list, and it is a great Korean restaurant. Like when you talk about
so good.
Authentic.
Okay, I've been to Korean restaurants, and I generally don't like the different fermented things. They did all of their sides, all their toppings, so deliciously that all of a sudden I'm like, I guess I do like a kimchi, and I guess I do like all these things that are fermented, which I normally do not like. But their food was so incredibly good. The vibe in there was amazing, like exposed beams and like really cool contemporary Asian decor, but like just done so incredibly well.
The lighting,
different textures, different lighting. So it felt like a city, like that you were in the middle of a city. It just had a really, really
So
cool
if
vibe.
you want an experience, it's not crazy expensive. Like if you want an experience, go check that restaurant out. They have this like amazing fried chicken that they do. They have like kind of the sizzling hot plates. They had bibimbap was really good. They had the bibimbap fries.
Oh.
With this like kind of like smoky cream sauce
good.
On it. Yeah, those were unbelievable. They have some nice cocktails like martinis and
craving.
Things. Yeah.
Are those fries.
So check out Soul. In my opinion, one of the most underrated restaurants as far as not a lot of people talking about, but there's There's a little something for everyone there, so check it out. So if you're just joining us, don't forget to like this video, subscribe so you can see our videos that we put out every single week. Also, I'm curious to hear what your favorite restaurant is in Sacramento.
Yes.
Like, put it in the comments. I want to hear your favorite restaurant and
Tell us
why.
which one is worth driving an hour round trip to go to.
And we're going to pick some of these and we're going to go on our date night. So tell us what your favorite restaurant is, what you get there, and why it's your favorite. Like the dish you get, what you like about it. I'd love to hear that because we're always looking for new places.
We love food.
Number 7 on the top 10 restaurants in Sacramento. So Ryujin Ramen House. So Rian, I can't really pronounce it, but we were introduced by our friends Josh and Marcella to this place. And she doesn't like ramen as much as I do. I am a big ramen guy. Now, full disclosure, in high school for 1 full year, I ate ramen every single day after school. I don't know how I'm still alive with the sodium intake. But I would do
ramen.
Top ramen. Okay, I get it.
Let's be specific here.
But
it wasn't like homemade ramen,
It is homemade ramen, but it's not like it's gourmet ramen. Like I would put the steak from the night before and all the vegetables.
That's what he told himself to get through the year.
It was gourmet.
Yeah.
It was really good. So moving on, this ramen house, the tonkatsu ramen, which is like a pork based, that's kind of what they're known for. But you will not be disappointed. There's tons of options here as far as ramen goes. And then if you want to like do a little extra, sometimes a lot of times ramen will have pork belly in it.
We love being extra.
But you get the chicken karaage, right? It's like this little fried chicken, and you put that in the ramen.
Like a whole chicken?
It's little chicken bites. It's almost like chicken fingers, right? Asian style. Oh. And it has kind of that light, really, really crispy batter. And you throw that in there and it's a whole nother level.
Okay.
So check that out, ramen house there in Sacramento. So number 8, Vanessa's never been here. Broderick Roadhouse in Sacramento. Lots of burgers here.
He hasn't taken me to.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bad person. But
we have a day night every.
They're known for the Johnny Cash burger. That's got like sriracha, aioli, bacon. That's a big one. It's even made a list on the top burgers in the area. Like it's made a list of known among the top. So I was searching for a while to try to figure out, okay, what's the best burger in Sacramento? And this was among the top of several lists.
Put in the comments. Do you agree?
Yeah. If you're a burger person,
favorite burger place?
What's your favorite burger place? What's the best burger you've ever had?
And I know what mine is here, but not Sacramento.
And you can't use like the high end, super high end restaurants where you're paying like $60 for a burger. We're talking about like
he says can't do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, do it. I'm curious to see. So check out Broderick Roadhouse in Sacramento. That's solid. Let's hit up number 9. This is a place neither of us have been, but it's a place that people have told me about. And then I went on Yelp to look more into it. And it's one of the highest rated Mediterranean places, basically in the whole Sacramento area. It's called DarBar. DarBar Halal. It's kind of like a Pakistan Mediterranean place, and Indian, basically Indian, and it's super highly rated, and a lot of people have talked about it. The reason why we can do Mediterranean, but like a lot of times Indian food doesn't agree with my stomach, so we don't do that as often.
And I just don't really care for it.
So prove us wrong.
I like naan.
Prove us wrong.
Give me all the
if
naan.
there is an Indian place that is amazing and you think will be easy on the stomach, not crazy on the spices, put it in the comments because I'd love to hear what you guys think.
I feel like then I wouldn't be Indian food.
I'm going to try it. I mean, you've got to try it once. You only live once.
They're very flavorful spices, are their thing.
I know.
That'd be like Mexican food without
the
salt
curry.
and lime.
The curry is what gets me. Like I can do the Thai curry, which I'm really sad we didn't have a Thai on this list because there are a couple of places that I like.
We love Thai.
But I wanted to kind of add some variety, and let's round it out. Last restaurant of the top 10 restaurants in Sacramento.
Zelda's Pizza.
Zelda's Pizza. If you have ever, like, you think about like the Chicago style pizza, it's kind of like that, but it's a little bit different because it's almost like the crust is like Bisquick. Remember Bisquick? It's got that like doughy but kind of crispy crust. The crust is super high. They got like thick tomatoes in the sauce, and it's robust.
I'm very hungry now.
Yeah, we went to Zelda's with our friends Chuck and Kelly back in the day, and
they introduced us.
They did introduce us, and we don't do pizza anymore because we don't do cheese.
Well, we do.
That's not pizza. If there's not cheese on it, okay, I'd love to hear from you. Yes or no? If you order a pizza without cheese, is it pizza?
Yes.
No.
It's
not
pizza,
in America, people.
It's sauce.
No.
It's veggies.
No,
it's meat.
it's a flatbread is what it is. That's like there's no. Anyways, moving on. Zelda's Pizza, staple in Sacramento. They had a couple places in Placer County here, like they had Rosati's for a while, but Chicago Fire kind of serves more traditional pizzas. But Zelda's is a place that you have to go to if you've never had that type of pizza. They even have
really good.
One in Citrus Heights, like a sister one. What is that? Q's or whatever. Anyways, Zelda's in Sacramento. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. Some
Their
people.
Sauce. It's like if you're gonna have good pizza, it's usually the sauce that's gonna make it. And I remember their sauce being so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the style of pizza is not for everyone, but check it out, give it a try. Phenomenal. So we have a wide range of food options here in Sacramento. There's more to come. Please, please, please put in the comments what your favorite restaurant is and why. Maybe even what you order, and on our date nights we will make a trip out there. But what I did learn from this is that we never actually produced the video. We did it for Soul, so that will be coming to you very soon. We'll get that going, and you'll see how amazing the food is. But real quick, as we're talking about this list, this is actually one piece of the moving and living, the ultimate guide to moving and living in Sacramento that we put together for you. Now you're like, I already live in Sacramento. Why would I want this guide? Well, you're going to have conversations with friends, family members, people that you know that are moving to the area or want to get more familiar with the area. Or maybe you have some neighbors that are renting and say, like, I want to get more familiar with this area and I want to purchase. Well, this guide is for you to share with them.
Yeah, it could be like you got a backyard barbecue and it's like, yeah, so my mom was thinking about moving to Sacramento from the Bay Area. So, it's like, oh, hey, I have a guide. I'll send it to you. Give it to your mom.
And so,
she'll appreciate the information.
Yeah, absolutely. And the guide covers the pros and cons, the cost of living, top neighborhoods, all that stuff.
Attractions, things to do.
Things to do. So we have spent a lot of time putting this together for you to share with the people you care about. So this is one piece of that. And we're going to go ahead and include the guide. We'll probably put a link to be able to download it.
He says yes.
Yep. And then you guys can get the guide for yourself to share with others. But that's it. That's all we got for this week. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
We're going to go eat lunch now.
We're going to go eat a lot because this made me hungry.
Yes.
Don't ever do a video about food when you haven't eaten.
Yeah.
But we're going to go eat some lunch. We will see you. No, we won't see you next week.
No.
Actually,
where we're going, there is no reception.
There will be no reception. So we are going to take 1 week off, and we shall see you in 2 weeks.
Ooh.
Have a good one, guys.